got Chapman in Calabasas, sunny California. As you can see, it's blisteringly hot outside. I've just had a tofu scramble, so I'm feeling good, better, less tired. This is a key. That's me into an establishment called Fretted Americana Inc., which is an extremely impressive store. Check this out. It doesn't work. What do I do? Is it that way? Is it? We're in! So, we're at Fretted Americana. How cool is that? And what you're going to find here are myriad beautiful vintage guitars from the maniacal musical merchant of menace that is David Brass. David Brass doesn't often appear on film because his devilingly good looks scare away many a man who would come.
Many a man.
It's a wild captain.
Afternoon, everyone.
What are you playing, mate?
This is a Telecaster by a chap called Scott Lentz that David just said I had to try, and it's another. It's another good one. Is he based in California?
Yeah. Let me show you my favourite guitar so far. There have been a few actually, but there's one in particular, which is yeah, this one. 56. This is it's a 56 Esquire, and this guitar for me is the best Telecaster I've ever played in my life. Not only can you feel the way it's been carved, but you can feel the way that men's hands have sanded it down with their bare skin, and it sounds like nothing you've ever heard before in your life. It's just, the wood is just seasoned so well. Yeah, it's really good, really good. I'm going to be jamming on this guitar later on with Mr. Phil X. X isn't his real surname. He's had to hide that for legal reasons. But it marks the spot, and he's a jolly nice chap. This is birthday girl Caroline. Close up on Caroline's face. She's lovely. And she runs everything else here that's important. Tech room. Tech room. Things get teched here by a random person. What have you got? What is that?
My rounded person.
Show us, let's have a look.
As the...
Why don't you tell the lovely British hello? Now you'd think he'd be American.
No, I'm very British.
But you're a limey, aren't you?
I'm a limey.
Where are you from?
London. But you know, the problem with the Americans is they haven't forgotten about 1776.
No.
You know,
not a problem.
They beat the shit out of us.
Yeah.
And they keep on going on about it.
Yeah. But we got them back with Black Sabbath.
Yes.
Tell the people what this is.
I've no idea. This is a Snakehead Esquire. Okay. This was the very first Fender guitar.
But this isn't an original.
Fender Solo. No, this is one of 50 that they made. The original of this, Fender bought it for $375,000 in 1996, and they had Fred Stewart, who was the head of the custom shop, make a run of these, and this is one of them. But this is the prototype.
Yeah.
So as you see the finish, they copied the finish. This is how the original one from 1949 looked.
Wow.
But
of course, it's called a snakehead.
No truss rod.
Because of the snake head.
No truss rod.
No truss rod. They didn't have truss rods in those days.
Who needs a truss rod?
Feel that neck though.
Wow, that's a chunkster.
It's a chunkster. It's a fatty, as Phil was saying.
Oh, this is the.
It's a chub. It's got a chub on.
It's a chub on, yeah.
Did you say that's the original? That's the one that they reissued.
That's the reissue. But that's the prototype. This is not. I mean, this is not one of the 50. This is the prototype.
Let's go plug it in. Let's go plug it in the room.
started there. That's the beginning. Now they carried on.
So this was the first
using
ever
That's a
Telecaster.
pine body.
No, first ever Fender.
The first ever Fender.
Now they then continue. They use pine on very early Esquires. I have one of those too.
You have?
Or if you want to come to the book fair, let me know and I'll...
It's a little bit like.
Have you got a 1963, but it has been
Yeah.
made in March?
Should we just think? Let's think of a random guitar and see if he's
like
got
the
it.
hardest one ever.
Okay.
Hang on, let me
Do
think.
you have a
Left-handed, double
1968
neck.
left-handed Telecaster?
Double neck.
68 left-handed Telecaster.
We have a left-handed telly. We have Elliot Easton's.
Yes. We played, that was the one you played yesterday. The left-handed one that we were trying to play upside down.
Still going.
That's John English. John English actually made that. That's one of a kind. And that's based on one of the most famous Esquires, because it's in the Fender book. You'll see it. And he actually made two. I had them both. Sorry, he made one. Fred made one. And I sold them both. That's sold.
So, what's this?
It's a 100-year-old pine. Feel it.
It's thinner than a normal Telecaster.
It really
isn't
is.
As well.
It's great, but I've been scarred by that Esquire.
Of course you have.
Nothing's, yeah, of course I have.
Did these ever
Nothing
come
will
up?
live up to the Esquire.
Best neck ever, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's the middle position on the Esquire with the capacitor that just sounds great. I'm going to go get another player. Okay. It's only worth more than my house.
What do you play, Dustin?
I'm a drummer trapped in a guitar shop.
56. It's an original 56 Esquire. I know it's got 3 positions, but essentially it engages capacitors to change the tonal circuitry.
Do or do not. There is no try.
There is no try. Gonna love it when you sing that song to me. And you know I'm really pleasant, scarring feeling knowing that I'll never own the 1956 Esquire. But you could, if you came to fretted Americana. Remember the lovely Dave Brass here.
Hello everybody.
Tell me what's special about this guitar other than the fact that I just played it.
It's amazing. Plays wonderfully. It's got that perfect late 56 feeling neck on it.
Yeah.
It's just a spectacular guitar. You know, some guitars have magic, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
And original frets.
And what frets?
Original.
Original. Original. Oh, I see.
And it's a great guitar. Wonderful.
You know what I think is incredible is that this kind of guitar, you can do your... Actually.
Oh yeah.
What did you say that was?
56.
56.
That's my version of Spoonful. But as well as that kind of honky grunt, it's a quick neck. Like,
It's a very quick neck.
it's a quick neck. Really?
So what is that double neck then?
Oh, before I show them that, I should really tell them the story. We were just having breakfast, which was very nice. I had tofu scrambled with ham in it.
You guys had
Just for,
breakfast?
Yeah, we
We
had
did,
breakfast.
and they paid.
Yeah, and Dave asked me if I like double necks, and I said, well, I do, but the only kind of double neck I like would be like a double Fender 2 6-strings. And he went, I'll go one of those.
What is it? A Stratton? Oh, a Stratton.
Strat, it's exactly what I said. Have you got? And he had it.
And what do they call
We
that?
sold that.
You sold it.
Yeah, it was the only one. That was the first guitar. It was made in '88, and it was the first guitar ever ordered from the Fender Custom Shop.
Yeah, I can understand why too.
And I bought that from the guy that ordered it, and I had it for about a year. I didn't want to sell it, and then he begged me to sell it back to him, so I did.
'Cause it's so cool because you can
Left-handed tremolo on
you
it
can
as well, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
Stevie Ray Vaughan type trem.
open tune the
Yeah.
telly and then drone over with the Fender Strat, and then you got tone with tone, tone on tone.
And John English built that one too.
It wouldn't work for me unless I had a Jaguar bass and a Jazz Master as well on it as well. I'd need 4.
You need
necks.
4?
He's probably got one of those.
Yeah, probably.
I've got a triple neck.
He's got a trip.
Have you?
Fuck. Coincidentally, what amp am I going into?
Evil Robot.
Evil Robot. And what kind of Evil Robot?
C30.
Little black one.
The new one.
Did you say that's got the original frets in it as well? I think he did, didn't he?
I would
it's
very much doubt
incredibly
it.
good condition.
They're the new fret, the original,
original
frets.
frets.
You're kidding me.
No, that's original.
Wow. That's
Strange to see so much wear on the guitar, and yet the frets
No,
themselves.
look at-
No, they have been worn. You can see they have been
Big,
worn.
deep grooves.
Oh yeah, look at that, groovy.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know someone was playing there.